Hey everybody, it's your girl Janae with Janae's Gems. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the channel. If it is not, hey boo, welcome back. So today guys, it was supposed to be a real fun video. I was actually going to explain why I chose to go short in my video, but due to a recent event, like when I say recent, I mean I'm still shaking. I mean like literally not even 5 minutes ago. It shifted my energy. It shifted the topic of today's video. So like about, what time is it now? 6:30 almost? Okay, so about an hour ago. It's 6:51 now. Today is November 19th. It's a Tuesday. It is 6:51 p.m. currently. I dropped my son off at football practice at 6 o'clock on the dot. I stayed at the practice for maybe not even 5 minutes because I had to sign a waiver due to them participating in the state regional championship game this weekend. So I had to signed a waiver, and as I normally do, I left the field to, go home, cook, do whatever I have to do. So today I knew I needed to stop and get some contact solution because my son had told me a little while ago that he was running low or he was out of contact solution. So I knew I needed to go to get some contact solution for him. So I went to the Dollar General out here in this, there's a shopping center out here. Safeway used to be there. It's not there anymore. I went to the Dollar General at the shopping center right outside of my home. Not even about a mile and a half, I want to say. Not even that, a mile and a quarter. And when I got out of the car, there was a gentleman standing in the parking lot, and I was in a row, and then it was the space, the drive, and then there's two other rows of cars. So he's standing like in the middle of the row across from me, but he's standing like in between cars just looking around the parking lot, and it was weird as hell. And so I even said to myself, like, that's weird. So I get out of the car, and it just so happens that another female got out of the car, out of her vehicle as well. So we both walked up to the Dollar General together. But when we were in the parking lot, I locked eyes with the guy, and I said, hi, give him a little head nod, how us black folk do, do the little head nod or whatever, and speak or whatever. But he just looked weird as hell. So I knew, like I said, I had to get contact solution. So that was the only thing that I was really in Dollar General for, but I couldn't really decide on the damn brand of contact solution. That's the part of Virgos being indecisive. I couldn't decide on Bosch Shalom. But anyway, I couldn't decide on contact solution. So I studied the solutions for a little bit, and it literally was only in there for a couple of minutes. So I was, checking out. I want to say the whole trip was maybe about 6 minutes long inside of the store. So I checked out behind the lady that I walked into the store with. So I checked out behind her, but as I was checking out and I was pulling my bag from, the swivel thing at Dollar General, I was pulling my bag from that, there was a young man coming inside of the store. He looked between the age range of about 18 to 23. So he was coming inside, and he opened the door, and I was at the door. I was kind of at the door, and I was kind of walking out, and he opened the door for me. But then the guy that I saw in the parking lot just looking around was coming up behind him to come into the store, and he kind of looked like, damn, she leaving. So I kind of looked like that was weird, because I kept looking around me, because I know there's been a lot of talk about, people being picked up, especially in DC lately. In Southeast DC, there's been a white van that's been going around, and DC is only about 20 minutes away from said shopping center. So I'm like, that's nothing for them to come, here and do whatever. So I'm paying attention to, everything. Like, I'm constantly moving my head around, watching, you know, what's in the parking lot. And I'm parked right beside a handicapped parking spot. So I'm not far from the door of the Dollar General. So mind you, when I told you I was walking out, he was walking in behind the guy who opened the door for me and kind of looked like, damn, right? So he proceeds to go into the Dollar General. But before I could even unlock my car, he was coming out. So what did he go into the Dollar General for? That's weird shit, right? So I hurry up and I get in my car. So he comes out of the Dollar General and he stops at the curb part and he's kind of looking around. And then he tries to hurry up and get to a car. So by that time, I'm like, you know what? I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm not trying to be out here kidnapped or anything. So I speed the fuck out of the parking lot. I go into a heavily lit gas station and I sit in the car. First of all, I'm nervous as hell. I sit in the car and I wait until there's at least another male and the clerk in the gas station is visible. So I can see at least two guys around me before I hop out this car. So I got out of the car and I checked, you know, my surroundings just to see if he was following me or not. I checked around. So I went into the store. I bought a ginger ale and then I came out of the store. But I was still really uneasy because it just felt so weird. It felt so strange. So I decided not to go straight home. I went to the library, which is a few miles away. I went to the library. I circled around the library and came out. And then what I did was I went into the Food Lion, because the Food Lion is like kind of catacorner. The Food Lion shopping center is catacorner. Food Lion is off to itself. It's kind of catacorner to the other shopping center where the Dollar General is, where I was at. So I go into the Food Lion shopping center parking lot. And what I do is I drive around the building and I stop where the dumpsters are. And I just sit there for a couple minutes just to make sure that nobody is following me. Nobody's behind me. Nobody's following me. Nobody's watching. And then I proceeded to go home. I called my husband and he missed my phone call. And I was like, yo, like, I cannot get out of this fucking car. Like, I'm not getting out of this goddamn car until somebody's on the phone with me and I feel safe enough to get out of the car and go in the house. So he calls me right back. And he's like, what's wrong? You know, I tell him what happened. And I just bust the hell out crying, y'all. Like, that, it was so weird to me. I cried. Like, I did not want him to get off the phone. I was like, yo, like, can you come home? And he's like, you know, I was planning on working on another bike, but if you need me. And I was like, you know, just make sure I get in the house safely. And y'all, like, this stuff is real and it's scary. And it's a shame that you can't even go to a Dollar General. You can't go to any type of store without, number one, having to watch your surroundings. And you should always do that anyway. But like being super heightened about your surroundings and having somebody like go that type of, like, to that type of length. Like, it was just weird. Like, I don't know. Like, why would somebody go into the Dollar General and then double back when I pass like that and then like come right back out? Like, why did you go into the Dollar General in the first? Like, oh my gosh, like, I'm still like, I know I'm not crazy. And this is the type of stuff that like people like don't second guess and just go along, you know what I'm saying? But you cannot do that these days. Like, this sex trafficking shit is out of hand. Like, you cannot do that. So you guys need to make sure that you are paying close attention to your surroundings. You are paying attention to what's going on, whether it is day or night out. Like, y'all, please make sure y'all have some type of protection, mace at the least, stun gun, something. Now, yeah, I got something for that ass, but still, like, it was just so unnerving that the whole scenario had just taken place that, like, I'm just like, I'm still in disbelief. Like, I came home and I was totally like shocked because, like I said, this video, I was planning on recording anyway today. But this video was supposed to be something different. And it's just, y'all, be careful, please. Be careful. I'm in Bryans Road, Maryland. I'm about 20 minutes out of DC. Same distance from Virginia. I'm basically center marked. Not center mark of both, but like I can get to either one in less than 20 minutes. So please, I'm in Southern Maryland, y'all. Please pay attention to what the hell is going on, because you never know. So this is your girl Janae with Janae's Gems, and I am so sorry that it had to be this type of energy, but y'all, this shit scared the hell out of me. I just stopped crying before I started this, and I'm surprised my eyes are not still red. But please, guys, be careful, pay attention to your surroundings, keep your head on a swivel. If you can, please do not travel alone, do not shop alone, shop in groups. And please always make sure that you have some type of protection or something on you, because you just never know. So it's your girl Janae with Janae's Gems. I'm signing off. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I don't even feel right saying that with what just happened. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.